Boo! Peekaboo! Ah.
Where is Abby? Peekaboo! Where'd she go? Who's? Where'd Abby go? Abby! Yell for Abby.
What's that? What's that? You tell her to go like that?
Oh, Abby, look, come pop up and say, girlfriend. Abby! Yell for Abby. Abby!
Well, guys, this is we got our door in, and if you haven't seen, that's my granddaughter. That's my daughter. But yeah, we got the door in today. Didn't do too much today. We're freaking tired. We had to go to this hardware store and get the hinges for it because I couldn't find any. I know I have some, but I got the TV put up last night so I could play my Xbox. Gotta have something to do at night. Tomorrow we're gonna try and get some of these eaves done here. Get that blocked in. And I gotta go around and finish nailing some of the plywood outside because there's gaps here like that, and then there's gaps down along the bottom. And there's like up there, you can see a gap. That one I might not be able to nail because the board's off-centered a little bit. Yeah, we got to finish these walls up here. There. And then that back one over there, I got to finish that wall so I can nail all that stuff in over there. But I'm going to figure out how much insulation I need. I found my wire out in the shed or the tent, so I'm gonna get that in here and start drilling holes and figure out where I'm gonna wire everything. We'll have to get some boxes and some sockets and switches. I'm gonna have one. I don't know. We're gonna do the lights as 12 volt, so we don't have to use a bunch of electricity, and they're all gonna be LED. So the pack I'm getting from Amazon is an 8-pack. So there's gonna be 2 lights in there in that room, two lights here, 2 lights over here. I might only put one over right up in here somewhere, and then over top of the kitchen sink's gonna be over here. Yeah, everything's messy. It's because we have company, so we haven't really gotten anything done. We have to do laundry tomorrow and do the dishes up. But I got an 8-pack, so 2 in our bedroom behind the fan there, and then at least 1 here, 2 here, and then 2 in Skylar's room. All LED lights and all 12 volts. So I'm gonna rig it up so I can use switches on the wall for 12 volt. There's gonna be a 1 switch right in here somewhere, and I'm hoping I can figure out how to hook it up so it's at this other door too. And I also have a set of 4 floodlights that are LED and they run off of 12 volt. So I'm gonna have one right here at the door, and probably one at that end, because that's over there's where we park. So I'm gonna put one on that side, and then one here behind me. This right here is a doorway. I just have it blocked off so we don't get critters or anything until I get the door made. We have another door like this one. It doesn't have any grid in it. It's just a 1 panel of glass. So I'm gonna see if I can cut it off a little bit shorter so it'll fit in this one. If not, I'm gonna make a barn style door. But that's what we're also gonna do over here. We're gonna make a barn style door. We were gonna have it so it would slide, but there's no room for it to slide. The same way with over here. I don't think I'm doing a slider. I'm just gonna do a barn style door and have it swing. But I'm still, I don't know if I went behind me, like the front door that you just saw. I think I might make kind of like a barn style door for the front here, since it's a smaller opening. And I have old rusty barn style hinges that I'd like to put on it, make it look nice. I can't wait to do the porch out here because it's going to have cedar post and like cedar railings. I'm gonna make it all the railings out of these trees right out here. Let me see. That one is gonna be a post, and then there should be another one up there somewhere that's about the same size. I'm gonna use those as the corner post, and then just some smaller ones like that. I don't know if you can see right there. There's a vine. I love the way the vines are all like twisted and stuff, so I might use them, incorporate those into the like handrails or something. But that's all in time. We don't have the money to get a porch done on the back and the front, so right now it's going to be a small temporary porch out here. So if anybody would like to donate to our GoFundMe, please go to Facebook and do that. I'm going to keep posting it, reposting it, so everybody can see it. I mean, even if it's $5, we get 5 people to give us $5. Right there's $25, and it helps. It'll help us get a little bit of lumber. Now, even if we had 100 people give us $1, just $1, would be $100. I think some people could help us out. I mean, we got to do our floors in here yet. I'm gonna have to clean up all the floors as good as I can. Got it muddy as hell in here because it rained like all day yesterday.
What is it not raining?
Yeah, the bedrooms are going to be carpet with padding underneath. I love carpet. Getting up in the morning and your feet are on the carpet instead of hardwood or anything. This in here, I'm probably just going to put linoleum down so it's cheaper. If anything ever happens to it, I can just cut it up and take it back out. And I don't know about gluing it down. I might glue it down. It's not that hard to put it down in here because it's pretty much an all open room. I can take everything out of here and just roll it down and just put it down. I don't know about the other stuff, the planking, the vinyl. I love vinyl planking, but I don't know. Every time we put it down, it doesn't go down right, and you get the cracks end up like pushing up or whatever, and I don't know. I'm probably just not doing it right. And then we got our countertop up for now. It's a temporary countertop. At least we can get some stuff up out of the way. But I still want to get some, where's my finger at? Right here. I have a board going across so we can put a shelf inside here. But I want to find some pallets and make the front that I need to make doors for it. And then the countertop is probably going to be, what do they call that? The boards that are put together like a cutting board. A butcher block top. That's probably what it's going to be. So I can get that stuff at Lowe's pretty cheap. No, it's not really cheap, but it's already put together. I don't have to make it. And then we're not going to have any cabinets on top. It's just going to be open shelving. So I need to get. I'm going to put concrete backer board up there, and then we're going to find some kind of nice tile that we'd like and put some tile up there behind. So I mean, it's all going to be in the works. We need to get the wiring done in the house. I want to wire it for normal 110 and get the wiring done for the lights for the 12 volt. And then right here behind us, right here behind her, I'm gonna have 2 charging ports, one over here on this wall and one over by the couch. So we'll have 12-volt charging for our phones, tablets, whatever. So we won't need a generator too much longer. I'm going to go ahead and order our solar stuff. I've already got the inverter. It's a 4,000 watt inverter. It's a little less than what we have for the generator. The generator is only 5,000 and it runs everything. We've had the microwave going, that refrigerator, we have a deep freezer that's outside. She can run the coffee pot and the toaster. Oh, and we also have the ice maker, the fan, the light, the TV, the Xbox. I think that's kind of it. But we can run all that. Plus the camper is plugged in out there. So when they're staying in the camper, they have the fans and stuff going when we have the generator going. And that generator does perfect. So I think once we put lights up in here and try to run as much as we can off a 12 volt, it'll be enough. The only other thing I need to do is get solar panels. I'm getting 4 batteries, lithium ion batteries. They're 100 amp hour batteries, so that's 400 amp hours that we'll have. So if we have enough solar panels, that'll keep them charged and we can use them overnight. And somebody said as long as they're fully charged and we can keep them charged, should be able to go like at least 3 days without sunlight on those, as long as we watch what we're doing. Like, I don't usually get on Xbox until later at night, so the Xbox and the TV out here will be on, and my TV in the bedroom will have the Xbox. So if it's not enough electricity, we find out we're going to need more, we'll get more later. But for now, we can just unplug the refrigerator. That'll give us a little bit more power to use during the night. Just turn the refrigerator back on during the morning. But I think that light right there is an LED light too, but it's still 110, and we're just using that temporarily. If I could find a light like that is 12 volt, I would buy probably 5 of them, put 3 of them throughout here, and 1 each in the bedroom, because those suckers are bright. I mean, look how bright that is compared to like over here. Like, you can't really tell. Now back there, it's kind of a lot darker. It doesn't really show it on the camera, but if I go this way, look how much it brightens up right away. And then back there is our bedroom. You can see the difference. So we got to get all these, get the eaves done so we don't get bugs in here, because the bugs love the light, and I've already caught a couple of June bugs in here and some kind of big beetles.
I don't think they're freaking huge.
Yeah, the flies. We've got to try and keep the flies down. I don't know if I have any fly stickers. We should have some in our kitchen stuff, but we got enough stuff in here now. Most of the stuff that's in here we had in our pop-up. I can't believe we had all this stuff in there. That's full of tools right now. And we were using that cooler to keep all of our food in, but that thing sucks. You can put a whole bag of ice in that, and then like within 2 hours, the ice is gone. And then I already had that cooler. That cooler is perfect. It's excellent. When did you put ice in that? Yesterday? She put ice in that blue one yesterday, and it still has a big chunk of ice in it. But I mean, we could have went a little bit more expensive and got a Yeti. Those things are amazing, but they're amazingly priced. I mean, they're not cheap, so we can't afford that stuff. It's like right now, we got everything done. We're in here. Everything else that I have to do, I've got the stuff to do it. But now we're gonna have to do it month by month. Get all the wiring done in here, and then get the insulation put up. I want that done before winter time. And we also have to get a wall unit, propane wall unit, and put right here. We're going to use propane over the winter time. And we used a propane heater in our trailer that we had, our mobile home, and it was what, twice as long as this place, and it kept that whole thing freaking warm. So if I get one of those blue flame heaters like we had, it'll keep this place in here nice and toasty. Yeah, we gotta, well, like I said, we're gonna have a potty. I'm gonna make like a porch with some plywood around it out here, and that's gonna have to be our bathroom out there for now. I might end up going and getting some more, probably the paneling like this stuff here that we used on the outside instead of the wafer board, because if that shit gets wet, it'll come apart. So I'll probably get the other paneling and just make like an 8-foot area starting from here and then come over 8 foot, so we can make a small room out here, so we have a compost toilet and a shower area. I think I'm just going to take the bottom of the shower out of the camper and use that for now, and just put get some of that fiberglass surround stuff that you can get for your bathrooms and put that out. And try to rig, I'll probably be taking the pump out of the camper. That's 12 volt. I can hook that up to 12 volt and pump the water. I'll probably put a pump on it somewhere. Probably right here, wherever it comes into the house is where the pump's gonna go. So now they're gonna have a switch for that to turn that on, and then we'll have all the water up on the hill here in the totes. And we gotta figure out the, get everything for the shower outside here, and get the shower situated. I gotta get PEX pipe and run PEX pipe all the way up the hill and get that done, because right now it's only a hose, and try to bury it a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to bury it a lot because there's not that much dirt up through here. Get that ran down here. I need to run it for the shower, and then I need to run one in here for the sink. That's all we're gonna need is water in here for the sink on that side, and over there on this side. And then I gotta run some drain pipe for the gray water, run it down the hill somewhere and bury it, and put some stone in like a ditch so it can drain. Or I'll put a tote down there. I'll probably put a tote down there and just collect the gray water and use it for watering plants and stuff. Until we get our septic done, which will probably be next year sometime. So that's pretty much the idea for now. Just get these eaves done up here in here, get this blocked off, and then wiring. And then I'm gonna go on Lowe's right now and see how much it'll be for the insulation that we need in the walls and for the roof. The roofing is gonna be for 2x4 walls. These are 2x6 up there, but I want enough room that the air can breathe, the roof can breathe. Because every spot here in between the eaves, or the trusses on the eaves, I'm gonna put a small breather vent so the air can get up in there. Because I don't want no condensation up there and getting mold and stuff. So as long as you have airflow all the way up through to go to the top, you want airflow from the bottom. And heat rises, so when the roof gets warm, it'll pull the cold air from outside and goes right up through there, and it'll go out that side. So it's not going to get done right away. We are going to get this blocked in tomorrow, and then I'll probably end up working on this wall here. This wall needs to come back out of here. I'm going to end up cutting this off right here and putting a stud, actually 2 studs from the bottom all the way to the top. This right here's got to come out. I'm going to redo that wall like I did over here, but I still need to put a header above this right here for the doorway. Got a lot of little things to do that we can do inside now. We don't have to be outside too much, but I don't think, oh god, I'm tired. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we're going to try and get this stuff done. Right now we have our power cords going out to the generator right there, and we also have one over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up getting some boxes. I'll probably put 110 wiring in the wall here, get a box, get a socket, and run that for the TV, and then run another wire underneath the house here and come up over here for the up in there, so we have plug there.
Yeah, right.
So that's pretty much all we have to do for the next week or so. We got to get our truck transferred to Kentucky license plates this week coming up, and see how much it would be for the camper. Get that done so I can use. I'm gonna end up tearing the camper apart and use the camper or the trailer for a utility trailer. And like I was telling Cody and Billy, eventually, just up in the woods here behind where the camper at. The camper's over here, but up in the woods just a little bit. I want to build a small shed up there that I can put bunk beds and like stuff like that in there, and air conditioner, so everybody that comes to visit, they have a place to stay. It'll be like a little cabin for them. And try to have a driveway that goes up to it so nobody has to walk up the hill through everything. But that's the game plan, guys. This is probably the last video for the night. It's Saturday night. Billy and Cody are going to be leaving around 7 o'clock. We're going back home. Damn neighbors, they're so freaking loud I can't go to sleep at night.
Please. Couldn't sleep for you snoring.
Hey, like I said, I appreciate everything you did this weekend. So I give this man props. I called him and they come up. They were going to come up Friday, and they ended up leaving Wednesday and came up and helped. I mean, can't ask for any more. He's a good son-in-law. I don't even need to call you son-in-law. I can just call you my son. My third son. And props for Joseph, his cousin, came up with him. And I couldn't have got that roof done by myself as fast as they got it done. So he got the tar paper down before it rained, and that helped a hell of a lot. And then didn't even think we were going to have enough stuff to get the roll roofing on and get it finished, but he managed. He got it done. I don't have to buy anything. And then next year maybe we'll get some metal and put up on the roof. I'd rather have metal than the roll roofing, but that was cheaper. So cheaper but heavier, huh? Shit is heavy. But it covers. You can just roll it out and it covers a lot more. You can put that down a lot faster than you can put shingles down.
Yeah, it is outside, yes.
Yeah, it's gonna start getting chilly. Chilly. I have some insulation that we used for the underneath the floor. I was gonna keep it and finish the floor underneath, but it's still not enough to do it all. So I think what I was gonna do is take little pieces and put up in here to help keep the heat inside at night. For now, and then I'll buy the other stuff to put in here. Then we get everything, the wiring done and whatever else we need to do, and then insulation, and then after that we can sheetrock the bedrooms. This room here in the kitchen probably isn't going to get done until later in the fall, because this is all going to be tongue and groove in here. And then also, like, the kitchen countertop's going to have the tile on it, so it's going to take some time. But as long as we get the insulation in before wintertime, that's our plan. That's our goal. Then sometime, I don't know when, but I wouldn't mind having a little fireplace in here, but I don't know where we would even put it. I'd rather have a fireplace. Maybe I'll put a fireplace right over there. I don't know. Can't do it really right there, though. I can put the wall unit on there, but I can't put a fireplace there because the doorway's right there.
And a TV.
Maybe I'll put a small one over here, a little pot belly stove or something. But hey, I got a whole freaking 3 acres of land up here that I can get my own wood from. Or even if I have to buy wood, it's only like $75 for a cord of wood down here. So, I mean, if I have to buy it, I'll start buying it and stack it up out here, and it'll be a lot cheaper than buying 200 gallons of propane. That'll last about a month, and then you have to buy it again, so a lot cheaper. Alright, well, that's it for this video. I was only going to make a short one, but it ended up being almost a half an hour. So, until tomorrow, I'll show you what we're going to be starting tomorrow and get some video of that. Please like and subscribe to our channel. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. Just subscribe, follow us like you would on Facebook, so we can start doing live videos. We need 50 people, 50 subscribers, so we can start doing live video. Then I can set my camera up and you can watch what we're doing. I know it's probably not the right way, most of it. I mean, look at that. I got 4 studs there, but you know, hey, I like to have enough support around the doors. That thing's not going to twist, it's not going to move. We got the door put in nice today. We got the trim around it on the outside. That's another thing that's going to have to get done here before winter, is winterize the door, put some weather stripping around it. The only thing that's really bothering me right now is not having a good way to go to the bathroom. Even if we use the camper bathroom way, I still have to get rid of the waste. So if we do a composting toilet, I can at least put it in a garbage bag and set it somewhere, and then let it decompose. Or I can just do it right. We can just do it right in the bucket, and then take. I want to make a compost pile up here somewhere away from our water, like over this way. Make a compost pile, and then all of our food waste and stuff can go with it, and then just put leaves and stuff on top of it to keep the animals away. And they let it sit for like a month, and then you could just go up there with a pitchfork and toss it, and like in a year's time you'll have good compost. I won't put my poop or our waste poop on our plants, or nothing that we're going to eat, but like flower beds and stuff like that, that's where it'll go. Or hell, by the time it's done decomposing and stuff, it's pretty much like soil, so maybe I'll just take the soil and put it down below where we can start building up the land a little bit. Alright, so that's 29 minutes. I said about half an hour, so this is it. Please like and subscribe. Say goodbye to Billy. This is the last time you'll see Billy until probably like May or June sometime, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah. Cody's talking about bringing a dog up for me, another pit bull, a male, so we can raise him up and have Daisy have some puppies, and then we can sell them off. So that's it. Like and subscribe. Later, people.